Now let's get into the latest developments. Over the weekend, a major event took place, the Baghdad Summit. During this summit, Iraq signed multiple important deals with international partners. What's even more interesting is that representatives from NATO are now actively engaging with Prime Minister Soudani. These interactions signal something big. The world is starting to view Iraq as a fully participating member of the international community. The country is positioning itself for something many have been waiting years for: full reintegration into the global financial system. All that's left is for a few remaining restrictions to be lifted, and Iraq could finally have a fully international currency. You may have heard stories of investors who have watched their dreams come true almost overnight. It sounds unbelievable, but it's real. There are people who have held onto their Iraqi dinar investments for years, and now, as things shift, they're seeing those investments potentially skyrocket. Imagine checking your account one morning and seeing the value of your currency investment multiply. That's not just a fantasy for some, it's becoming a reality. Today, we're diving deep into why this is happening, what it means for current and future IQD holders, and how you can make sense of it all. So let's start from the beginning. The Iraqi Dinar, or IQD, is the official currency of Iraq. Over the years, it's gained a lot of attention in investor circles. Many people believe that due to Iraq's economic situation and recovery efforts, the dinar is significantly undervalued. With Iraq being one of the richest countries in terms of natural resources, especially oil, and given its steps toward political stability and national rebuilding, there's a strong sense of optimism about its economic future. One of the key terms that comes up often in these discussions is RV, or revaluation. This refers to a government or central bank adjusting the official value of its currency. When this happens, and particularly if the value increases sharply, it can dramatically change the financial landscape for anyone holding that currency. For IQD investors, a revaluation could be the moment they've been waiting for. Imagine purchasing a large amount of Iraqi dinar when it was worth just a fraction of a cent. If the currency's value increases even modestly, the return on investment could be massive. But this is more than just wishful thinking. There are multiple signs that suggest this scenario could become reality. One major factor is political stability. As Iraq continues to build a more stable and functional government, investor confidence grows. This stability is essential for currency appreciation. The oil market also plays a significant role. Iraq is one of the largest oil producers in the world, and as oil prices go up, so does Iraq's revenue and economic influence. This, in turn, strengthens the case for a higher-valued currency. In addition, foreign investment is flowing into Iraq. International companies and governments are taking notice and putting their money into infrastructure, energy, and business opportunities there. As more money comes into the country, demand for the Iraqi dinar increases, which could push up its value even further. And it's not just about oil and investment, it's also about the people. The Iraqi population has shown incredible resilience and determination. As they rebuild their country, the overall growth potential becomes even more promising. Let's also consider real-life stories. There are investors who got into the IQD market years ago. They took a chance, did their research, and made purchases when the currency was at its lowest. Some of them are now seeing signs that their patience and belief in Iraq's recovery could be rewarded. For instance, one investor who bought millions of dinar at a deeply discounted rate is now potentially sitting on a small fortune if a revaluation occurs. These stories are inspiring, but they also come with a reminder. Currency investing is not without risk. It's essential to approach it with caution, strategy, and knowledge. No investment is guaranteed, so doing your own research is absolutely critical. If you're thinking about investing in the Iraqi dinar now, there are a few smart steps you should consider. Start small. Don't commit your entire savings to one investment. It's always wise to diversify. Spread your risk across different asset types. Also, keep yourself informed. Follow news about Iraq's political landscape, oil markets, and global economic indicators. These can provide crucial context for your investment decisions. It's also a good idea to connect with other investors. Join online communities, discussion forums, or social media groups. These spaces can offer valuable insights, real-time updates, and shared experiences that might help you avoid common pitfalls. Most importantly, be patient. Investing is a long-term journey. While quick wins are exciting, they're rare. The real rewards often come to those who wait and make well-informed choices over time. Now, let's look at an exciting development on the horizon. Iraq is moving forward with a central bank digital currency, or CBDC. This is essentially a digital version of the Iraqi dinar. It allows people to make secure, instant transactions online without needing physical cash. You might be wondering why Iraq is making this change now. The current financial system has limitations. It can be slow, insecure, and inefficient. A digital currency could solve many of these problems, making transactions faster, safer, and more But this move isn't just about convenience. It's also about global integration. Iraq wants to modernize its economy and join the digital financial world. Launching a digital currency is a step toward becoming part of the modern global economy. That said, it raises some important questions. For example, how will people exchange their paper money for digital currency? The Central Bank of Iraq is expected to announce a deadline, which will likely create urgency. People will need to plan carefully for how to transition their money. One likely scenario is that local banks will handle these exchanges. You'd bring in your paper notes, and your account would be credited with the equivalent amount in digital currency. That would be the simplest solution. Another option could be using the Forex market to handle some of the exchanges, especially for people outside Iraq or dealing with large sums. These processes will need to be clearly explained by the central bank to avoid confusion and ensure fairness. Security is another big advantage of digital currency. Digital transactions leave a trail, which means there's less chance of theft or fraud. But accessibility is a concern. Not everyone in Iraq has access to reliable internet or mobile banking. The government will need to make sure the system is inclusive so that no one gets left behind. Education will play a key role here. Public awareness campaigns, workshops, and online resources will help citizens understand how to use digital currency safely and effectively. There will also be an impact on businesses. Stores, restaurants, and service providers will need to adapt to accept digital payments. This might mean buying new equipment or software. At first, there might be some resistance, especially from smaller businesses concerned about cost. But in the long run, digital payments can speed up transactions, reduce the need for cash handling, and even improve bookkeeping. So what should you do right now? Stay alert. Keep an eye out for announcements from the central bank about exchange timelines and requirements. Talk to your bank to understand your options. And if you have questions or doubts, consult a financial expert who understands currency and international markets. In closing, investing in the Iraqi dinar is not just about chasing a dream, it's about making informed, thoughtful decisions. The potential is real, but so are the risks. Keep yourself educated, stay connected to credible sources, and be patient. With the right strategy and mindset, you could be part of one of the most significant financial shifts of our time. Have you already invested in the IQD? What are your thoughts on a possible revaluation or Iraq's digital currency plans? Share your experiences and opinions in the comments below. Your story could help someone else make a smart decision. And if you found this content valuable, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so you never miss an update. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next